Hey everybody, how's it going? That's right, back-to-back videos. Who would have thought? There is a campaign going on, and yes, as you can see with the banner on the right, Yababaan is back. Don't worry, there's no mini games this time. It is just a campaign, at least so far. But I want to make sure everybody's aware of what you need to do to make sure you take full advantage of it. So there is an icon here on the top left, which you can click, and by doing that, you can now give out tickets or vouchers, I guess, really, to your friends so that you can turn them in for rewards. You get to do one per day, and for 5 days from the 12th through the 17th. Of course, make sure that is in Japan time, so make sure you account for the time differences accordingly. And how you do this is you're going to click this orange button. It is going to show the IDs of random people, so I want to make sure I don't just show them up, but I've already done it for the day. But you basically click on one of them, and then they'll ask for the confirmation. Is this a person you want to send a ticket to? Make sure it's the correct person. You can check the ID. I mean, if you're aware of their friend icon, that's also helpful as well. But you'll give it to them. Once you do that, then you'll go back to this screen and you'll see that, hey, I have one ticket. Oh, sorry, let's go back to the screen. You'll have one ticket. Great. You can go in here and then see what rewards you can turn them in for. Now, the best thing in this list is probably this Tokudama on the top. And what this Tokudama is for is the upcoming激獣神祭, the Guardians. That features certain characters in Christmas outfits. As you can see, it costs 2 tickets to get a Tokudama. How many tickets did I say you can send? That's 5. So you are actually going to have to depend on at least 3 other people to give you a ticket so that you can get enough Tokudamas, free pulls, at the激獣神祭. Of course, all the other stuff is good too. You can get the Insta Ascend gem, the Divine Shawl, and some stamina mins down there. And the last one is the Morling Max P's quest ticket. And there is no limit for the bottom one, so any other additional tickets you get can be turned in for that. But you can get 4 Tokudamas there, so hopefully you can have some friendlies out there who will be more than willing to trade tickets. And do keep in mind that you can only trade 1 ticket to a certain person for the 5 days. So if I sent it to my tablet, for example, I could only do that once across the 5 days. I would have to find 5 different friends to send it to. And if you are not level 20, you will not be able to enter the screen at all. Once you click that icon, it will say, hey, you need to be at least rank 20. Please try again once you've reached it. And one last thing, I'll put the censored bars back up, is that when you receive a ticket, they will come on this screen right here on the right. So unfortunately there is no indications, on this screen that you got a ticket, which is kind of not a good UI user experience. They could have done that better, let's be honest. But basically you have to go into this menu. You see, oh, okay, my coworker RRG sent it to me, so I will take that. And again, sorry for the bars, but I just don't want to show their IDs out there. But and then you'll see that orange label saying you have collected it from them. And again, you will not be able to get another ticket from that person for these for this campaign. So you are going to have to find somebody else to help you out here. And of course, my tablet. Thank you very much. I'll grab that, and then you're done. And then you can go back to the main screen, get rid of the bars, and you can see now we have 3 tickets. So again, I sent 1 out, so that's 1 ticket, and I got 2 from my friends, so that gives me a total of 3. So assuming I finish without anybody giving me any tickets, that'll put me at 7, so I'm a little bit short on everything. So hopefully I'm sure I'll find somebody out there to trade tickets, and I hope others out there will be as kind to others. So if you want to use the comments to try and trade with other people, that is definitely a good opportunity to do that. Again, this is 4 free pulls for the Gekiju Shinsai, and why it's amazing, well, you got some pretty awesome characters getting their Christmas outfits. From December 14th noon to December 17th 11:59 a.m. Japan time, the Gekiju Shinsai will have a Christmas special, and the 3 characters that are featured is, as you can see on the left, you have Miroku, Daki, and Benzaiten. And on the right are the other forms of both Miroku and Benzaiten respectively. I don't think you can switch between. No, I think you can. I think that's how it works. But they will come out in one of these forms. So, and of course Daki only has her transcended form. So keep that in mind. But they look amazing, and I think people have already data mined like a snowflake icon, so I'm sure one of these characters have a special version of their bump combos, strike shots. I'm sure, of course, their voices are going to be completely different, but they are some solid characters that I personally would not mind getting another copy of. I have 0 Mirokus, I have 1 Benzaiten, and I have 1 Daki. So getting another one, and especially in a different form, which can give you the opportunity to avoid that toxic mist, which will attack all members that are the same copies. A different version of them does count as a separate copy, so it is always good to get a dupe that way. But the most important thing to remember is that, of course, the new year is coming, so you don't want to waste all your orbs, right? You do want to save some, so hopefully you can get those Tokudamas. Maybe you'll get lucky with those 4 hits and save your orbs for later. But that is it for today. As you can see, I'm already at 370 orbs. I have not finished the Abyss nor the Red Tower. Red Tower, I usually don't get much from it, but at least the Abyss, it's going okay, I guess, but it's a slog. But make sure you do take advantage of all of the Christmas revival events. You do get 1 orb for clearing all of them, and I do believe the new ones, at least, what were they? One should be coming out, well, I guess last night, since it's going to be a little bit late in terms of when I release this video. Utage and, what was it, Silent? Yes, Silent. They both will give you 5 orbs for clearing them. So that does give you a sizable amount of orbs. So even though you've cleared the ones before, this should also be 5. Like, who's coming back later? Noel? I mean, clearing that again, even though you've cleared it, it just gives you 1 orb each, so they are nice enough to reset those clears. And don't forget, you can make sure to get the Fire Noel by bringing a fire type null damage wall monster to the quest to enter that special version of the quest. But yeah, that is it for me today. Let me know if you have any comments with the event campaign. And again, like I said earlier, please feel free to use the comments to coordinate with other people to see if you can trade. Hopefully everybody will play nice and not be a jerk and steal tickets without returning them. Please be nice. All right, okay. As always, please follow at ENGMost, where me and SF will try and give you the news as soon as possible. And ScottNackYT on Twitter is also where you can find the latest updates for these videos. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and until next time.